One look and I breathe.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thrive with Grace. My name is Kat, and I'm so glad and thrilled and honored that you decided to spend some time with me today. So, this is going to be a small series, mainly focusing on body image and weight management and just self acceptance because it is something that I have had to deal with and I still deal with on a daily basis. For those that don't know, just a piece of my journey, I was about 40, 50 pounds overweight, and I did gain that weight during the process of my divorce. I was depressed, dealing with anxiety, and just not loving myself. So I thought, who better to share it with than my wonderful family, my viewers like you that can probably appreciate how open I'm about to be and more than likely identify with what I had to deal with and what I still have to handle today. So, without further ado, let's jump into our series. Before we do that, please make sure to like and subscribe and share this video for other viewers like you that you feel are going to benefit from looking at this video. Thank you so much. So let's start from the beginning. As I said, I was about 40, 50 pounds heavier than I am now when I decided, and my husband and I decided that we were going to get a divorce. It was a very painful process. It was draining. Honestly, it felt like grief. And because of that, at that point, I was already checked out. I was already at my wit's end. I did not feel like going on. And by not going on, I felt like, honestly, just ending it all because I didn't feel that I had a reason or purpose to be living. And by default, my body suffered from that. I just began eating any and everything that I could kind of get my hands on. Whenever I felt like eating, I just ate whatever it was, going to fast food restaurants, not going to name any, but you know where they are, who they are, what they are, etc. But instead of trying to eat at home and make healthy, sound decisions, I would just go and pick up something from a restaurant. It didn't even matter where. I was not working out. I was not walking, going to the gym, doing yoga, Pilates. I wasn't doing anything. I would just stay in my bedroom and eat in my bed and watch TV. TV became my comfort, my escape. That is what I did to basically make the time go on. If I wasn't working, I was probably in the bed eating. I got my wake up call that I needed to make a change. Honestly, I don't know. I just had an epiphany. And I looked in the mirror and I did not like the way that I looked. I did not like the image that I was portraying for my children. And I would fuss at them about eating too many cookies, having too much snacks, etc. And I'm a person, I believe in leading by example. So who am I to tell someone to do one thing if I'm not capable of doing the thing that I told them to do? Also, I could not fit into my clothes. I could not fit into my shoes. And if you're getting to know me, I do not play about my shoes. But I could not fit into my shoes. I couldn't fit anything. I had to keep buying clothes because the size just kept climbing up. And I'm one of those fortunate people, I guess, where the extra is going where you want it to go. So everyone else just thought I was becoming a thickums. Meanwhile, I was really depressed and upset and unhappy with myself, just not loving myself, not giving a care in the world. So I finally said time out for that. I want to fit my clothes again. I want to fit my shoes again. I want to become the lady that I was before. I started going back to the gym June of 2023, and it was extremely hard for me to even get into the mindset of waking up early and going to the gym, because what I used to do is I would drop my children off and then I would cook myself some breakfast and I would go right back into my bed. That was the regimen that I was on. And believe me, please do not do that. Let's not follow that regimen because it is not healthy at all. So I started going to the gym. I was not taking my journey seriously. I just said, you know what, something's better than nothing. I was still eating what I wanted to eat, not taking any time to plan ahead for meals, not taking any stock into what I was doing, and it was really becoming counterproductive what I was doing because I wasn't eating right. I finally said, time out for this. I want to get back into my clothes. Like I said, I want to get back into my shoes, and I was actually going to make a cognitive and logical decision to make a change. I stopped buying snacks. And when I say snacks, I mean like the unhealthy snacks. I'm not going to name any because they are all delicious. But I had to push away from the table and actually start saying no and using like mind power, brain power, and saying, no, you're not going to eat this. You're not hungry. You're just bored. You're not hungry. You're just lonely. You need to be more active and participate in things and occupy your mind. I found that that was also something that I was going through. When I was bored, I would grab a snack. Not the best decision. I don't recommend that. Please do not do that. Just because you're bored, it does not mean you need to get a snack. So, of course, during that time, I was not loving my body. I was not loving myself. I would just look in the mirror full of disgust, angry with myself, and just the negativity was overwhelming. And the negativity was coming from me. I was not appreciating what I had been blessed with, which is my body. I would look at myself and just be like, you're a pig. Just so many terrible things that I would say to myself, that I'm so grateful that I had the know-how and the knowledge to get out of that rut that I was in. The weight honestly came down very quickly once I actually decided to make that change. And I will say and encourage you, once you decide to make a change in any situation that you're going through, it doesn't have to be your body at all. It can be a personal mental thing that you're no longer going to do this. It's not going to happen anymore. The power is with you. It is up to you to make that decision, to make that change. In my case, to push away from the table, and the weight will just come down. You do not have to do any of those fad diets. You may want to do a little fast here and there, and we're going to talk about that in another video, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And listen when I tell you this, it took a while for the weight to come on. It's going to take a while for the weight to go off. Do not be hard on yourself when you're on this weight loss journey. Allow yourself some grace. Allow yourself time, because honestly, your body now has to understand what's going on. I know me, myself, I would be on the treadmill, I would be on the Stairmaster, and my body would be like, what do you think you're doing? You better get off of this thing because I am not prepared. My heart couldn't take it. I was breathing hard. It was a journey. It was not only physical, but mental and emotional. I cannot tell you how many times I would cry and just be so hard on myself because I thought that it was supposed to be a quick thing. Guess what? I'm not that age in high school that I used to be. I've had 2 kids. I've gone through a divorce by now. Things are not the way that they used to be. Your body does not operate the way that it did before that situation happened. I'm here to tell you. So let's not be delusional. Give yourself some grace, give yourself some time. That is what I had to do. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be frustrated. I was frustrated. I thought that the weight was supposed to come off, but it does not work like that. But I'm here to tell you, if I could post a before and after picture, you can definitely tell that the weight has come off. I feel better for it. I love myself regardless. During the process, this is a journey. It is a weight loss journey. It is not a quick fix. Don't be fooled by the fad diets. They are a temporary fix. They are a band-aid remedy. They will not get you, in fact, where you truly want to go. Because guess what? If you get off of that fad diet, the minute you eat something different, that weight is going to come back. No crash diets, no fad diets. Do the work. Be consistent with it. I will be honest with you, I'm not at the point where I am doing any meal planning, meal prepping. I will admit I love going to the gym. It is my stress remedy, but the meal prepping thing, I'm not there. But I just wanted to share my journey with you and let you know that I too have dealt with body image. I've dealt with body shame. I've dealt with those ideas and feelings of negativity, the negative talking to myself, but it's not worth it. You have one body that you are given and gifted, and it is our responsibility to take care of that body that we have. Your body is a temple. It should not be taken for granted. It is to be loved and appreciated and cherished. Don't be fooled by social media. Social media is not entirely real. People post what they want you to see. They do not post the real things that are happening behind the scenes. You would not watch them if they were to show you the real stuff. Don't be fooled by those individuals that go and get body work. Love your body, appreciate your body. I have nothing to say against those women or men that want to do things to embellish themselves. If that makes you feel good and it is healthy and safe, then by all means do that. But you do need to work on appreciating and loving the body that you were given and therefore blessed with. That is what I am saying. So this is part 1 of our 4-part series. I can't wait to see you in the next one. We're going to focus on loving our bodies again with grace, understanding, and patience. And if no one has told you today, I love you. Be blessed. Thanks for watching.